Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. We love stories. Do you know one thing about us?
No.
We love Minecraft.
And I also know you love listening to stories.
Guess what? The other day I asked my mommy something. I said, "Mommy, why can't I have my own story?" And you know what she said? She said, "Of course you can." My mommy is a kind of AI wizard. So she showed me something really cool. She showed me an app called Google Gemini, where I can just type what I want. I can choose my story. I can add my characters. I can even decide what happened. And then boom, it creates my own storybook. And guess what? There are even characters inside that can read the stories for me. So today's story is about to be Minecraft. Let me also show you how it works. Because obviously I love Minecraft a lot. First, open up Gemini, which is kind of AI. Then I type my prompt and then I press this button and look! It creates a full brand new storybook just for me! And now this character is going to read the story for me.
Once upon a time, in a world where everything was made of perfect squares, lived two brave brothers, Arham, who was 6 and very wise, and Nofel, who was 5 and very fast. They stood outside their cobblestone house, watching the square sun rise over the pixelated mountains. "Today is the day," Arham said, adjusting his blue tunic. Nofel nodded eagerly, gripping his trusty map. The Ender Dragon won't know what hit her. To prepare for their big journey, the brothers had to work as a team. Arham headed to the deep caves to find shimmering diamonds, while Nofel stayed in the sunlight to gather wood and wool. They knew that a good adventure started with the right tools. When they met back up, they had enough materials to craft the strongest armor and the sharpest swords. "Good job, Nofel," Arham cheered. "We make a great team," Nofel replied with a grin. With their backpacks full of snacks and golden apples, they set off across the biome. They trekked through dark forests where the trees reached for the sky and crossed wide, blocky rivers. Arham led the way with his compass, while Nofel kept a lookout for any wandering creepers. Every time they reached a tricky spot, they held hands and jumped together over the hills and through the dales. Finally, they found it, the secret underground stronghold. Hidden behind a wall of mossy stone was the end portal. It flickered with mysterious green eyes and dark stars. Nofel felt a little nervous, but Arham put a hand on his shoulder. "I'm right here with you," Arham whispered. Together, they counted to 3. 1, 2, 3. They jumped into the swirling portal and disappeared in a flash of purple light. They landed on a floating island made of pale yellow stone. The sky was as dark as midnight, and tall black pillars of obsidian stretched toward the stars. High above, a great shadow circled the towers. It was the Ender Dragon, with wings like velvet and eyes like glowing amethysts. She let out a mighty roar that shook the very ground they stood on. "The crystals!" Arham shouted, pointing to the top of the obsidian towers. "They're healing the dragon! I'll take them down, but I need a clear shot." Arham climbed onto a high ledge and pulled back his bow. He took a deep breath, steadying his hand. He was the best archer in the blocky world, and he knew he had to be precise to help his brother. While Arham aimed, Nofel sprang into action. He used his quick hands to stack blocks of dirt and stone, creating a tall tower to reach the dragon's nest. He moved like lightning, building higher and higher. "I'll distract her," Nofel called out, waving his arms to draw the dragon's attention away from Arham. His bravery shone as bright as a torch in the dark. The plan worked perfectly. Arham's arrows struck the crystals with a burst of light, and Noffel's distractions kept the brothers safe. With one final, combined effort, they charged toward the center of the island. Arham swung his sword, and Noffel used his shield to block the dragon's breath. With a brilliant flash of light, the Ender Dragon turned into a shower of sparkling purple stars. The battle was over, and the brothers had won. In the center of the island, a pedestal appeared with a single beautiful dragon egg. They had done it together. They shared a victory hug and a couple of golden apples, feeling proud of their teamwork. "We're the best adventurers ever," Noffel said happily. Arham nodded. "And the best brothers." As the portal back home opened, a soft, sleepy feeling washed over them. They stepped through the light and found themselves back in their cozy room, tucked into their warm, soft beds. The moon outside was a silver square, watching over them. Arham and Noffel closed their eyes, dreaming of their next big adventure, knowing that as long as they were together, they could conquer anything. Good night, brave builders.
You can see your story as a link and share it with your family and friends. You can also email it or send it anywhere you want. And you can even download a storybook and read it again and again and again. My mommy even printed mine, and now it's on my shelf. And hey, if you want the exact prompt I use, just type prompt PROMPT in the comments below, and I will send it to you. Okay, friends, I hope you enjoyed our story. Please subscribe to my channel and please comment below. I'm feeling really sleepy now, so it's time for bed. Bye, friends. See you in the next one.